Every day there are new stories and alerts of new scams reminding us that the fraud landscape changes quickly. To stay safe, it's important to build good habits, improve your digital security, and use helpful tools to avoid, report, and recover from scams. Welcome to Money Tip Tuesday from the Making Money Personal podcast. This week is National Consumer Protection Week, NCPW, a time of year devoted to maintaining personal security and fighting fraud. Hosted by the Federal Trade Commission, the FTC, this important awareness week was established to help people better understand their consumer rights and take proactive steps to protect themselves. This year, the FTC's message is clear: avoid, report, recover. Practicing these 3 steps regularly can make you much more resilient to today's fraud tactics. In this tip, we're going to explain a little bit more about that 3-part message and talk about how you can stay faster than fraud by putting these actions into practice. The first action, avoid, is a reminder to help spot the fraud before it causes you to act. Scammers rely on urgency. They want you to react fast instead of thinking things through. To avoid scams, try making small changes like pausing before clicking a link, checking if a request is real, and seeing urgency as a warning sign. These quick pauses can help you avoid falling for scams. Another way to avoid fraud is to learn about the types of scams that target consumers. Scams are always changing, so it's important to stay up to date. Common scams include identity theft, imposter scams, job scams, and phishing. They also use current events to make their tricks seem even more believable. Looking ahead, experts warn that in 2026, scammers are expected to use new hooks tailored to economic anxiety, like relief payment scams, bogus job offers, and highly personalized AI-powered impersonation schemes. Knowing these patterns and warning signs ahead of time helps protect you and others from becoming the next victim. Keep in mind that fraudsters also take advantage of digital weaknesses, so it's important to strengthen your security. Use strong, unique passwords with a trusted password manager, turn on multi-factor authentication when you can, keep your devices and software updated, and avoid doing financial transactions over public Wi-Fi. These specific steps can greatly lower your risk of account takeovers and data theft. And of course, it's important not to share too much personal information on social media or respond to unexpected requests for details. Scammers may send emails or texts that look like they're from people or organizations you trust. Being careful and a bit skeptical helps keep your information safe. The next part of the FTC's action plan is to report any scams you encounter. Many people don't report scams because they think it won't help, but the FTC says that the opposite is true. Reporting scams helps spot trends, guide enforcement, and warn others about new threats. Sharing your experience helps the fight against fraud. For identity theft cases, the FTC offers a dedicated resource website, identitytheft.gov. This one-stop site hosts a collection of resources for consumers to use to report fraud. It can also help you generate an official FTC identity theft report and provides a customized recovery plan, both of which are extremely useful when working with companies to dispute fraudulent activity. Experts say that many fraud cases go unreported and scams are getting more advanced. Reporting scams not only helps you take back control, it also raises awareness and protects your community. And the last part of the FTC's plan is recovery. This means using tools and steps to help people recover after experiencing fraud. If you become a victim of fraud, recovery can seem overwhelming. The FTC provides tools to guide you step by step through closing compromised accounts, contacting affected businesses, and stopping further misuse. It's no doubt that having a clear plan makes the process easier and faster. Recovery also includes checking your credit reports often to spot any suspicious activity. If needed, you can even set up fraud alerts or freeze your credit to stop new accounts from being opened in your name. This is a good reason to think about getting identity theft protection. There are many options available out there in the marketplace, and if you're a Triangle member, you could consider a Triangle Better checking account with ID Protect. For $4.99 a month, members get identity theft protection that includes identity monitoring, credit score tracking, credit reporting, a dedicated case manager, and reimbursement for recovery costs. See the link in the show notes for more details. And a final, important part of recovery is knowing your rights as a consumer if money goes missing. Many people don't realize that you have specific rights when unauthorized transactions happen, including the right to ask your bank for reimbursement if money is taken without your approval. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, the CFPB, shares resources that explain these protections, so victims don't have to cover the losses themselves. If you want to learn more about what kind of rights you have as a consumer, check the link in the show notes. When it comes to fighting fraud, you cannot sit on the sidelines. Start protecting yourself today. Review your habits, strengthen your security, and use new tools. Let Consumer Protection Week inspire you to act. Follow the FTC's advice of avoid, report, and recover. By practicing these tips, you'll become more confident and resilient in a changing digital world. If there are any other tips or topics you'd like us to cover, let us know at tcupodcast@trianglecu.org. Also, remember to like and follow our Making Money personal Facebook and Instagram pages to share your thoughts. And finally, remember to look for our sponsor, Triangle Credit Union, on Facebook and LinkedIn. Thanks for listening to today's Money Tip Tuesday. Check out our other tips and episodes on the Making Money Personal podcast. Have a great day.